Hello, this is Mark Helton, and first off, I just want to say thank you for stopping by to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about our mass emailer campaigns that we've built into Hot Prospector. Now, if you haven't had a chance to watch any of the other videos, you definitely want to go back and watch the Power Dialer video first. I talk about how to use the Hot Lead Finder and import or export those contacts right out of Hot Lead Finder and into Hot Prospector, so you can actually use those contacts here inside of Hot Prospector. And the next video, I talk about the inbound campaigns and not only how you can use those campaigns to make money for your own customer or for yourself, but also to use it to sell services to your customers. In the next video, I talked about the voice broadcast campaigns and how you can create those voice broadcast campaigns to generate a ton of prospects. And the last video, I talked about SMS marketing campaigns and how you can use those to really build a huge number of contacts inside your Hot Prospector using ads and all different types of stuff. So far, we've covered a lot of the features. In this campaign, or in this video, we're going to cover the mass emailer campaigns. What is the mass emailer campaigns? Well, basically, what a mass emailer is it allows you to send out a bunch of emails to a bunch of contacts. Okay? Now, we don't really have any limits on what you can send because you're not actually sending from our servers. What you're doing is you're actually coming in and you're setting up your own SMTP accounts and you're sending from those accounts. Now, one of the unique features that I love about the mass email feature that we've built into Hot Prospector is that, number one, you have the ability to add in multiple SMTP accounts. Okay, so you're not just limited to the amount of emails that you can send from one of your SMTP accounts. So what am I talking about here? Well, if you have checked with your host, maybe you used HostGator or Bluehost or many other hosts that are out there, GoDaddy, whatever. Every one of those hosts have different requirements of how many emails that you can either send per hour or per day. Up until now, you've been severely limited on the amount of emails that you can actually send out. So what we've done is we've allowed you to add in all of the SMTP accounts that you would like. So if you have 5 different SMTP accounts or 5 different hosts, you can load all 5 of them here and rotate those hosts when you're sending your emails. What that means is if you are limited to, let's say, and I'll just pull out my calculator here, let's say that you're limited to 800 emails per day on HostGator, and then you're limited to 500 emails on your Gmail account, and then you're limited to 750 emails on your Bluehost account. Well, now you have 2,500 emails that you can send out, or 2,050 emails that you can send out with 3 different accounts. Okay, so it's a very powerful tool that allows you to send out more emails. Now, we also, as you can see, support Amazon SES. If you're not familiar with that, Amazon SES is a really awesome way to send out broadcast emails. And as you can see, I have a 10,000 per day account limit. So I can send out 10,000 emails from my SES account. So if you don't have an SES account, I seriously suggest you go out and go get yourself one because it's really powerful and it's probably one of the easiest SMTP accounts to get online. They're pretty the restrictions aren't too bad, and the deliverability on those are really good as well, especially if you use like some of the DKIM keys and stuff. Now, don't worry if you don't understand all of that. It's not limited. You're not limited. If using this system, if you don't understand all the jargon that I've been slinging here for the past few minutes, and if you want to learn as you go, obviously Google is there to support you and teaching you a lot about how SMTP works. But let me just show you how simple our system is to use. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to just want to come in and click on Add SMTP. So basically what that means is add an account. And this works just like your Outlook or any of the other SMTP accounts that you would use either on your desktop or online. So the first thing you'll want to do is just put in your SMTP server name. So for example, Gmail is smtp.gmail.com. The next thing is your port. Usually port 25 is or 465 is the ones that you're going to want to use. Now, if you have a port outside of those two, then you may be having some deliverability issues with the system because those are the only two ports that most servers are able to send from online. So if you have a port outside that and you're having some issues, just let us know. The next thing is you choose whether your connection is an SSL or a TLS or none. Typically, I like to send from an SSL connection. Then all you have to do is type in your authentication email, your password, your from name, your from email, and that's it. Now the last two steps is just selecting how many emails that you want to limit Hot Prospector to sending from that account. So if you wanted to leave it at unlimited, then you would put 0. If you wanted to limit it at, say, 1,000, then you would just type in 1,000. Now, the other cool thing is that we really like to let you have a lot of control, so we've also set per hour limits. So if you want to rotate your emails to where maybe you only have 50 emails going out per hour, you can do that. And that's a really powerful function if you're sending out a lot of emails to prospects and you don't want to get too many phone calls coming in, from too many emails going out at once. So you can set it to a small drip to where those emails will go out a lot more slowly and consistently. So it's very cool the way that we've set up the SMTP server. So the next thing I want to show you is how to actually compose an email. What you'll do is you'll just go over here to compose an email, select the group of contacts that you want to actually send out from, or send to, sorry. Put in your from name, which is your name, your from email, which is your email, your subject line, and then your message. Well, once you've entered in all of that data, and as you see, we do support tokens, so if you have data that's inside your contact that you want to use inside your message, you can do that. And we also support HTML, so you can actually just add in HTML source code here, or you can add your specific pieces of HTML as well, but it's all set up. Now, once you've set this email up, the next thing you're going to want to do is you can either select Send Now, which means it'll send it out as soon as you're done composing it, or you can schedule that email to go out. And scheduling that email, you can set it up to go out tomorrow, or you can set it up to go out in a few hours. Okay, very simple to do. Once you've sent out those emails, that's it. Now there are a couple of things. If you're like me, you want to make sure you stay compliant with all the laws. We do actually here inside the settings allow you to put your unsubscribe message, which allows you to type in exactly what you want to have somebody click in order to be removed from your list. So you can put in whatever you want here, and that will actually show up at the bottom of all of your emails. And then if somebody clicks that, then they'll be removed from your list. I hope you enjoyed this video. The mass emailer is a really powerful tool and a really powerful function that we've added to Hot Prospector to allow you to really have control of your marketing campaigns. Now you can send out mass emails and get a lot of customers calling you back. This is a very powerful tool, and I'm alone. I've looked all over the place for something that does all of the things that we've added into Hot Prospector. Because we didn't have access to it, we built it here into the system. So I really hope that you love the tools and the features that you're seeing so far here in Hot Prospector. If you already are ready to go, all you got to do is just scroll down underneath this video. There'll be a link to click or a buy now button. You can go ahead and buy this now, and you'll get access to all the features that I've talked about already. You get access to the SMS, the voice broadcasts, our inbound campaigns, our power dialer campaigns, and all the other stuff that you see here. If you're already ready to go and you just can't wait to get into Hot Prospector, then scroll down and click the buy button now. If you're still on the fence, and I don't see why at this point, because this is the biggest no-brainer. If you're doing any prospecting for your business, you need this tool. Okay, if you're looking for customers, you need this tool. There is everything you need at your fingertips. This is amazing, the amount of features that you have at your fingertips here. Okay, but if you still are not 100% sold or you're not 100% on board, then I will see you in the next video, and I'm going to talk about some of the other features that we haven't actually talked about up until this point. So again, thanks so much for watching this video. We'll either see you on the inside of Hot Prospector or in the next video. Thanks so much.